Hello automators, thanks for tuning in again. I'm Brian from Automate Your Life, and today I'm going to take the frustration out of automation by helping you with all of those purchasing decisions with my top 10 list of items to look for on Black Friday. Let's get going. One thing to tell you about all the devices I talk about here today, they will be links down below to all of them, but on top of that, there are links at our community boards where we have compiled a massive list of hundreds of smart home products that you can look at and get all of the best smart home deals for yourself. Now, there are other things that we're putting together here where we have specialized deals for people who follow Automate Your Life. You're going to be able to take advantage of those on Black Friday and get even better deals than you might expect. Now, let's get right into the list of devices. At number 10, the GE ZWave Enbrighten series of smart light switches. Everybody needs a smart light switch at this point, and you will need a smart hub to be able to attach to that. So we always recommend Samsung SmartThings here on the channel. But once you have that, you can find a GE Enbrighten light switch that fits just about every situation in your home. They have switches that have the ability to be within a three-way. They have switches that can operate your fan as well, so they're able to handle that small motor load. So really what I'm telling you is you'll be able to find one at a great price. These are relatively inexpensive and connect with many smart hubs. Number 9 on the list is the Chromecast Ultra, and part of this list is really talking about the future of the Internet of Things. And one of the big things with Chromecast Ultra is its ability to do 4K with what you've really experienced in the past with your Chromecast devices being able to cast to them from many different sources. Of course, your Google Home devices being able to start and stop those casts as well and being a control element for you. But there's also a big future look ahead here with Google Stadia, and Chromecast Ultra is essentially the biggest component to the requirements for having Google Stadia in your home and being able to take advantage of that system. So big differentiator here, and although it's normally $70, I would expect to see those around the $50 mark as Google tries to bring in people in to their Google Stadia system. At number 8, I'm actually going to bring in two different Amazon speaker devices here. Now, these are both recently launched items, and you are going to struggle actually getting these in a lot of cases, but you can put in the pre-orders. The Echo Flex is a $25 US smart home speaker, but what's really different about that, as you look at the Echo Plus over here, is it's meant for kind of those dusty environments, and so you can stick that in a garage, not really worry about it. And it also has some accessories that you can purchase alongside with it that give it extra functionality. So, you know, if we've seen anything from Amazon, we should see that go on sale. And if it's a $20 Amazon Echo or voice assistant enabled speaker, this is everything you're going to want. On the flip side, you can go all the way up now to the Echo Studio, and there are some great reviews coming out from a lot of YouTubers. Chris Young, someone I'm working with on a regular basis, has been using one of these Echo Studios, and Chris has said the sound coming out of just one of these $200 US speakers is incredible. And so if you were to pair those with a Fire TV Cube or a Fire TV Stick, you have an incredible multimedia system in your home for around $400 to $450. And if they go on sale here for Black Friday, I'm definitely going to look at picking one up, even if I can't get it in time for Christmas. At number 7 is the Apple Watch Series 5, and you really will have a difficult time. It doesn't matter what platform you use for a smartphone, you're going to have a difficult time finding another smartwatch out there with all of the capabilities. This is just like the iPhone all over again. When it first came out, Apple is years ahead of every other smartwatch maker out there with their ECG capability and the ability to detect all kinds of health issues. They even will give you notifications for things like sound being too high in your home or wherever you are, and warn you that it could be damaging your ears. So there are some incredible health and fitness applications that connect, and they are really leading the way in every sense of the word in the world of smartwatches. Let's go to number 6. And regardless of whether you've bought a Samsung SmartThings Hub, you have any of the connected devices there is one device from Samsung SmartThings that I'm actually using in the room right now to deal with the studio lighting, and that's my SmartThings Wi-Fi plug. You don't need a hub to connect it to a Samsung SmartThings application. It's just a Wi-Fi device, but for $18, the amount of capability that you're getting out of that, and if you do have a hub, it gets even better, but the ability to schedule, the ability to trigger it off based on power throughput, the ability to actually see what power is coming through there makes it an incredibly powerful device. And by the way, if you do have a Samsung SmartThings Hub, one of the best devices right now to go get is just their lighting. For $10, the ZWave bulbs are excellent from Samsung as well. Now, before I go on to the latter half of our products here, I want to actually stop and just say, hey, what do you guys think that I'm missing from this list? I would love to hear what you're really looking out for during Black Friday, during Cyber Monday, and into the holiday season. What are you looking to buy for people? Because I will go and hunt those deals specifically for our upcoming Black Friday deals list. Number 5 on our list is still a Kickstarter, and this is one of the most interesting devices on the market. So this is called SwitchBot Curtain, and I have been lucky enough to get one of these in my home and play with it a little bit. It has an excellent mechanism and is very, very interesting from a product perspective. This is going to change all of those blind makers, all of those curtain makers who are trying to create a system they have to go and power for all the way down your window or giving you solar panels and charging you hundreds of dollars for. This is not that, and it works with a great system that I have been using in my home for a while that you can do a ton with as well. Number 4 is a product that I demonstrated here on the channel in one of our multi-product reviews, and we've been creating those, and our latest just came out here on the channel on Thursday. And so this device is called SmartDry, and really all it is a little sensor that you can put inside your dryer. It retails for around $50, and to be honest, this is one of the best devices I see as a gift for friends who are just getting into the smart home space. It doesn't do a ton of integration unless you have Amazon's voice assistant, but it does great within that as well. So it's a really powerful sensor. It's been perfect and has always told me when my dryer has stopped or when my clothes are dry, and it's leaving me now notifications on this device to tell me or to remind me so that I don't leave them sitting there and then have to go re-dry or re-wash clothes even if I've left them too long. So it's a great purchase and I love this device. Number 3 on the list is the Fire TV stick, and whether or not you go and buy the HD version, the 4K version, or go all the way up to a Fire TV Cube, you're going to get a pretty amazing experience at this point from Amazon. Now, they give you the little Amazon voice assistant enabled remote, but it's just good as a little remote anyways. The Fire TVs have an incredible list of services now available on them, and if I just go through a few of them, you can see that it's the who's who of streaming services. So YouTube, Netflix, Crave, Apple TV at this point is now on there, and Disney Plus will be on during their launch. So just those services, as well as tons of other HBO and TV services that you can go and get, as well as some apps and games. So something like TinyCam Pro is so powerful in your smart home because you can go and put multiple cameras up on that application with your Fire TV and look at your entire home on your TV. Number 2 is the Samsung SmartThings V3 Hub, and you're going to see over the next couple of years here on this channel, I am going to consistently recommend that hub for the direction they're taking, not just in residential, but also in commercial and enterprise solutions. But they are the best hub. They have the most integrations out there. You have access to every Zigbee and Z-Wave device that I can name at this point, and it is an extremely powerful platform that is only getting better. So the new rules API that was just announced will ensure locally executed automations just on that hub, and it will speed up the process and it will make it more reliable, as well as the real integration of web core and Sharp tools. So having trouble getting both of those out, but those applications being directly integrated into Samsung SmartThings are going to make it super powerful, especially with the new Rules API. So definitely at this point, it's time to get a Samsung SmartThings Hub and join the 65 million other people who are doing so. Now, number one on my list, I haven't talked about Google really throughout this list other than that Chromecast, and the Google Nest Hub Max to me is the best smart display on the market. And really, I don't care if you have Amazon in your home in terms of their speakers and their Fire TV devices. I do too. This is still the best smart display, the best screen, I think, at this point, just because of how pleasing they've made it. The new ultrasonic sensing capability on here that knows whether you're close or far. It has a really important future for us. And the facial recognition, I just walk up to this device and it tells me a ton in the mornings, in the afternoon. It tells me all kinds of things about my schedule, gives me great news updates all on the fly, and I just sit there and now learn from this device. They're now teaching me about automation with what they bring up on screen very quickly for me every time I'm just within range of this device. So this is the top device to go get at this point. I love this smart display, and I am using this one the most out of everything, every smart speaker and display in my home. Now that's our full list here of what I'm looking at and what I think you should be looking at from a smart home perspective. And you know what, like I said, we're gonna have a full smart home Black Friday deals video come out on the channel just the day before Black Friday. And then we are also going to have all these deals posted on our community board. So go check that out. It's down below, or it's on screen right now. You can go check out our website, our community boards, and join the community if you want. There's a great set of automators there. So thanks for watching, everyone. And of course, don't hate, automate.